Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh. Bahashem. Yahweh Shai. Bahashem. Rakahakradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the elder bishops, the elders, the prophets and the teachers, and the evangelists of Great Millstone, who I also continue to learn this 100% truth from. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatham. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Akwaf, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video. And I have a title that I want to call it, but I'm not sure if I may change it. So I'm just going to kind of go through the spirit and the scriptures that I do have set up. I'm going to read those, and if it changed, then I'll change it. So without further ado, get straight into it. We're going to start with Isaiah 19 and 15, and it reads, highlight that. It reads, Salakia. I'll read it in the NLT. Isaiah 19 and 15. Neither is nothing Egypt can do. All are helpless. The head of the tail, the noble palm branch, and the lowly reed. In that day, the Egyptians will be as weak as women. They will cower in fear beneath the upraised fist of Yahweh's heavens armies. So in that day, which is the day that we're coming across, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to put the spirit on his elect to do the work, do his bidding, just as he has put the wicked spirit on these Edomites, these devils, to do what they have done to us. And the scriptures tell you, roughly paraphrasing, he's going to use Israel to punish Edom. Everything that Edom has done to us. And they know it. The elites know this. They're horrified. They're scared as hell, because they know it's true. Here's a good scripture right here. Psalms 48 and 6. Fear took hold upon them there, in pain, as a woman in travail. And who is that going to be? Oh, it could be synonymous with Esau. It can also be synonymous with Jake, but fear is holding upon there in pain as women in travail, because now the times are that Esau is decreasing and Jacob is increasing. Just like before the Renaissance era, Jake was decreasing and Esau was increasing. So now it's being reversed, and Esau doesn't want to give up the rulership. Let's see. I don't necessarily want to get that scripture. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 12 and 1, and it reads, Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come out, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun or the light, or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because there are few in those that look out of the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinders is low. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fears shall be in the way, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be burdened, and desire shall fail, because men goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. So there's definitely going to be we give you these scriptures to get you to understand that there's hard times coming, and real things are about to happen, to where truth be told, man, these jobs that we have, they're all coming to an end. Especially if the spirit is on you to understand about the MOTB, and praying that Yahweh Hashem shall put the spirit on you to endure to the end, to know that that's not acceptable, and everything's going to stop, and everything is going to be now, not that you shouldn't, but everything is going to has to be about having faith and relying in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. If you can't do that, you're not going to make it. It doesn't matter who you are. Psalm 71 and 9. And now, in my old age, don't set me aside. It's in the NLT, y'all. Don't set me aside. Don't abandon me when my strength is failing. For my enemies are whispering against me. They are plotting together to kill me. And this is where we at right now. They're plotting to kill, and they're plotting against our people. And they're showing you every day in the news, on these platforms, that they hate you and they're waging war against you. Whether you choose to understand it or not, it's happening. And Yahweh Shai is going to allow it to be. You just better pray that Yahweh Shai is dealing with you, having mercy and looking over you. Because if not, then you're going to fall victim to this destruction. Zechariah 8 and 4. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, and every man with his staff in his hand for very age. So after all of these things about the NWO, the MOTB, WW3, after all these things, and then Yahweh Shai coming, ultimately gathering his elect, sending his elect back down after they have destroyed and taken down Esau's rulership. Then it's time for cleanup. So now we got to gather up the heathens, starting with Esau. They got to clean up, and then they got to get ready to start rebuilding our home in Israel. And this is when now we are established again through the power and spirit and prophecy of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And we can dwell in peace instead of dwelling under this devil's rulership, with everything is war and death, because that's all he brings is hell. Because that's how Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai made him to be. 2 Corinthians 5 and 1, and it reads, you see at the top it says, the temporal and eternal. For we know that in our earthly house of this tabernacle we're dissolved, we having a building of the Most High, and house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. For in this we groan, earnestly desiring to be clothed with upon with our house which is in heaven. If so be that, being clothed, we shall not be found naked. This is getting those new bodies. And I didn't even read the one on the right, but that's what it is, the new house, edificio, as the Apostle Gabar would say, which is, I believe, in Spanish, is house, edificio. But that's what we want. You can go to 2 Corinthians, what's that? Is it 12 and 51 or 51 and 12? I think it's 12 and 51. But we want those new bodies, man. We want to get up out of here. And that's what that video circling around right now with dude, the Jake. He's mad about he discovered that all of this is this life that we live here in Babylon is work till you die attitude. Check this out. This is Jacob's deception. Genesis 21, 27 and 1, Salakia. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old, and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau his elder son, and said unto him, My son. And he said unto him, Behold, here I am. And he said, Behold, now I am old, I know not the day of my death, nor therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver, and thy bow, and go out in the field, and take me some venison, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. What does that mean? Jacob, what is it? Jacob is what? Supplanter. Matter of fact, let's get the meaning of. And I'm reading that scripture for you to understand that we're going to come back in rulership again. His name is Yaqub, and again, Jacob, it means heel holder or supplanter. Yaqub, heel, and this is why Esau's mad at us and things are happening the way they are, because he has been supplanted. And now he's now he is, but he's still angry with us about losing his birthright when he really gave it to us. And we just kind of helped him give it up. But that's how Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wanted it to be. Just like what's about to happen out here in this world. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua wanted it to be like this. And it's going to be. It says Jeremiah 28 and 8 in the NLT. The ancient prophets who preceded you and me spoke against many nations, always warning of war, disaster, and disease. And this is what the Lord has done again. He has sent his elder apostles and his elders and his prophets out to teach, so that you get yourselves prepared for what's about to come. Second Esdras 15 and 5. It reads, Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So now it's time for these last prophecies to be fulfilled, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is fed up and he is tired um, with these people. Um, and I'm just kind of, building off of what I had in scriptures and looking for precepts too. Matthew 7:24 and 7. For a nation shall rise, this is Yahweh shall speaking. For a nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Aren't we having these things? Aren't these things taking place? You cannot take heed to what the prophets are telling you, because these things will and are going to happen. You see at the top, warning and instruction. Proverbs 29:1. He that being often reproved, harden his neck, shall certainly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Talking about you hard-headed. Who there's only one people that I know are hard-headed, and that is Jake, man. Yeah, things are put right in front of your face, and you choose not to listen. You care not to listen, but you want everything. It's crazy. And when judgment come, oh boy. This 1 Timothy 5:20 in the NLT. Those who sin should be reprimanded in front of the whole church. This will serve as a strong warning to others. And this is what's about to happen. This is what's about to happen, man. Because a lot of people are going to get scared, and they're going to be like asking questions, and they're going to be looking for the elder apostles on down of Great Millstone and so on, and they're not going to be able to find them. 2 Esdras 14:13. I'm going to end up with this one. Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. Separate yourself, man. Come out of her, as the scriptures say. Roughly paraphrasing. So Abarak, are you edified with that quick lesson? I'm going to say, Kohalo Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rekahak Radash. Shalom and citations again in double honors to the elder apostle GMS on down. And shalom to the elect. Wah wah wah. Shalom.